So Renee's backstage, getting ready. He's fixing his hair, and the hair does not move. Hey, have you seen the movie Blow?
Yeah.
Please remove.
Oh.
Take glasses. There you go. There's the face. There's a baby boy.
Why do you guys want to see the face?
Guys, I've
for?
known. First of all, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Comedy Club Confessions. My guest today. There's two versions of this guy. There's the 2016 Rene Vaca and then the 2022 Rene Vaca.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I love this. Is like my little brother, man. I know Rene Vaca for a very long time. I knew him when before the pinky ring and the gold and the swag. This little cartel, Indian cartel look he got going on. But I love it. I love it. It's his thing right now, and I've known him for a very long time. He's a very funny comedian. Very funny comedian. Started back in Merced in college, right?
Yep. Yeah, that's why I started in college, man. I started in college.
And tell us real quick, because we're gonna get into everything, but real quick, when you started, what was were you a confident guy in college?
Actually, the confidence came in when I started, when I found out what I wanted to be. But yeah, I've always I went in confident dude. But no, I wasn't as confident as I am now. No,
You're super confident.
yeah, it's kind of
Super confident.
It's kind of scary.
It's scary, huh?
Well, because I'm working out now.
Are you working out? I've
Like,
seen it.
like I did. This is my 15th day in a row just working out. I'm doing real workouts, bro.
What are you doing?
I don't know. I just have like a couple of my homies that are trainers, and they just have me doing like working out different parts of the body, doing everything, full body workouts, and I feel so good right now.
So would you
bro.
smoke weed and then work out?
I smoke weed, but I don't drink. I stopped drinking.
Oh, really? So the weed doesn't affect your workout?
Not at all.
Really?
No.
Does it affect your thinking at all? The writing? Have you written new stuff lately?
I've been smoking less.
Yeah.
So I've because of my workouts, because I've just been feeling so good.
Right?
So,
I've been working out too. And I don't drink anymore.
Yeah.
I said I don't want to. Like,
Well, yeah, because it's like,
dude.
well, because you know the person training me is my homie Orlando.
Who is Orlando? Who?
Orlando Munoz. He's
Is
basically
he a legit trainer?
no, yeah. So I mean, he's not. He was certified and he's not anymore. But
What does that mean?
because it expires.
Oh, it
And you
expires?
gotta
Like license?
reapply again.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
he has his other focuses. You know, but it was he's basically the genius behind Rene Vaca, dude. Orlando is like the guy that.
Wow, this is like a real legit shout out.
Yeah, no, like no,
He's
no,
the genius behind Rene Vaca.
no,
So
yeah.
he shot your special.
No, that's the other genius behind Rene Vaca,
okay.
which is Mark.
Mark.
Acomb. Mark. There's several geniuses behind Rene Vaca.
There's a lot of geniuses. What about your mom? Your mom made you.
My mom's one of them, and your mom is also one of them.
My mom.
That's not a diss. That's a real love.
That's a lot of geniuses,
real
man.
statement. And yeah, I give a lot of credit to who I am now and who I'm going to be in the future, man. But yeah, Orlando Munoz is the guy who he helps me train. He shoots a lot of everything. He basically rolls with me everywhere I go, and you know he tells me we shouldn't post that. I don't. He'll tell me stuff like I don't really see Rene Vaca doing that though.
Orlando's a trainer?
Orlando is a man of many things. He edits. He shoots a video. He's a trainer.
I know Orlando, right?
Yeah. You met him. Yeah, the tall dude that's always with me.
Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. That's
awesome. So it's kind of like that dude that was always following around Kanye.
Yeah.
Shooting that stuff. So it was pretty cool.
Oh, that's where you got the genius thing from. Genius Kanye?
No, he's a genius. Yeah, and we talk and we write together too, and we write.
Yeah?
We're writing a TV show right now. It's pretty cool. I can't say anything about it, but
so that's cool. Good. So you're doing comedy now. You're writing, and now so what's that kind of? What do you want to do? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, I've always said that the comedy's only gonna be there for, I'll say, until I pop off in the movies and acting and stuff.
So that's a long term goal. You want to do?
Yeah. Like kind of. I want to take that Eddie Murphy, Jim Carrey route. Whereas, like, you know, where they were there, they used this to bounce off,
and then quit comedy.
Not quit comedy, but you know, and
Eddie Murphy and Jim Carrey don't do stand up.
I mean, I want to do it a different. I just want to use that route, and then when I'm in the position to do what I want, I can just go out and perform anywhere I want because of what I've done. But I've always said this, like comedians, have a choice whether you want to be that guy that breaks into the movies and all that stuff and really focus on acting, or just be that guy that's just like, I just want to be a headliner on the road.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So I want that headliner on the road experience, believe me, and I am going to have it.
Yeah.
But my main focus is acting and writing and getting on TV and stuff.
That's good, man, because a lot of it's really hard to balance both.
Yeah.
Because you can do the road, but then you're missing on auditions.
Yeah. No, and that's exactly what I try to tell every comic. It's like, bro, at some point your fans or your audience or just the world in general is going to get annoyed of your point of view, annoyed of your voice. Then they're gonna start to guess how you joke and how you act, and you know, you're just gonna seem very predictable.
Mhm.
And as a comedian, you know what I mean? That's a choice you want to make, man. Like, you know, like, if you want to die with 10, 12, 20 specials, that's up to you, man. My choice is I'm going to give the world 2 specials max. 3 specials maybe, right? And then...
Are you talking about 3 comedy specials?
Yeah.
You're going to have 3 comedy specials.
I'm going to get like 2, 3
You got one already.
Yeah, but that one was when I was married. We need to shoot another one, Mike. And it says a lot of stuff when I was married, and it's like I want to reshoot that. So
so you're not okay. So you're not.
And I had my wedding ring on. I was like, I hate every
okay,
joke.
let's get this straight. So I mean, I honestly think, how old are you now?
26.
26. I feel like when I met you, you were 21.
Yeah, 21.
You were 20 because you weren't old enough to drink.
No. Yeah, no, I mean, I started comedy at 19 3/4. So basically at 20.
I remember Rene Vaca. Rene Vaca would came out here. He would sit in the front row with your girlfriend at the time, right?
Oh yeah, Brittany.
She was a sweetheart. She was a nice girl.
Mm-hmm.
But he would literally watch comedy, and he was like a student. Like, he literally just came to shows and was very supportive. And you were a nice little humble guy. And he introduced you to my mom. You got some spots, and then you slowly started doing the mirror comedy, right? What was it called?
Well, okay, so the first time I did comedy was in college, and then, you know, when you're out there in college, you're trying to figure out what to do, and Jack Jr. was one of those guys that was like, oh, you got to book him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I was like, and I knew Jack, and Jack Jr. knew that about him.
Yeah.
That was one thing. If I remember when I messaged you, and every comic I was paying $200, $200, $200. And Jack Jr., I messaged, hey man, I got this room over here. I'll pay you $200. And he's like, I'll do it for $4. And I'm like, what? And he's like, yeah, man, trust me, we'll set it out. And he I don't know how he did it, but he convinced me to do it for $4. And I was like, I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna do it for $4. And
that was the college budget. It was 200, right?
Yeah. And that's what I did though.
It was a good show.
But it was a good show, and it was worth the $400 because that's when you're like, let's get you a night at the Haha. And that's when I met your parents, and that's when your parents took me in as family, man.
That's the best thing about some good advice right now. Who you said it? When someone gives you a number, like, hey, the deal is this, you never take the first offer, right?
Yeah.
You learned that, right?
Yeah.
When someone offers, hey, Rene, come do it for 100. No, I'll give you 150. You know?
Yeah.
Never take the first offer. Try to negotiate.
Yeah. Always try to negotiate, but the important thing is understanding your value first. And then, like, you know, if you have, especially if they ask you to do a city where you know you have fans, that's when you can establish your value. Like, I'll do it, but just understand I have a lot of people that are going to come out for me. So I am going to expect to pick a number. As opposed to the other comedian who has no one there to see him. He has a little bit less value, than you do.
I remember when I met Rene Vaca, you were still young. You're 19,
I'm still
20
young,
years
man.
old.
I'm still young,
No, man, you went from 21 to 45.
I'm divorced now, but I'm young.
That's what I'm saying. You got divorced. You got married like so quickly, and it was crazy when he got into his relationship. I saw myself in Rene. I rushed into a relationship. I got to go pregnant, and I married her.
Yeah.
And when he was getting married, I started crying. I'm like, no, you're doing everything I did. Like, don't get her pregnant. Don't, like, you know, like, it was just like.
Well, I remember the picture you posted of your mom crying.
Yeah.
Your mom, every time she's like, I remember when Jack got married. I cried. And Jack was even, she said even your dad was crying.
My dad cried. My mom cried. We all cried.
That's so, well, how was your girl feeling at the time? That sucks.
I mean, it was a rush relationship. Like, she got pregnant, and then like my mom's like, you have to honor her and you have to marry her. Like, it's the Latino way.
Mine didn't get pregnant, man. But
did you ever inside?
We've had our moments of scare and
Scares?
stuff, but it was never like. I think the reason why we got married was just I just didn't want to lose that idea of losing her at the time because
I think you got married because you never went to prom.
I went to prom.
Did you?
Oh yeah.
No, you didn't.
I had a
You went to prom?
I had a great early.
I thought like this was like your prom,
No,
bro.
no. I had the reason why I'm able to be so calm now and not. I know I'm a little crazy out there in the streets, but the reason why I have some discipline as far as like I don't want to go out tonight or I'm not into hanging around crowds or going to the club is because I did all that in my early years. I lost my virginity at 13 and a half years old.
You lost your virginity at 13 and a half years old.
Yeah.
With who?
With this girl in high school, man. Shout out to
13. You're not in high school in 13.
13 and a half, yeah. 14.
No.
Yeah.
15, 14, 15.
No, 14, yeah, going in there.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
So you lost your virginity in junior high.
It was no, yeah,
Junior high.
it was like it was freshman year of high school.
Did you last long?
I don't remember. I don't think so. No, I don't think I lasted long. I don't think
last long.
I didn't last. No, I remember that we had to do it twice because the first time didn't last long. Yeah. I guess, yeah. No, but besides,
I remember this girl touched my leg right here. And I went,
no, but the thing is, I got all in college. I had a great experience in college. Great, life out there, and then even during comedy in the beginning stages.
But how
I
many
had a
girls
great
did you
life.
date to get to marriage? Like how you said
Before I got married, I guess my number was I don't know. I was somewhere in the. It wasn't much. I like I said, I've been in long relationships. I say like 20 something.
you think she gave you confidence and it helped you with
Oh
comedy?
yeah, 100%, man.
She helped you with the confidence in comedy.
She helped me with the confidence in how I look. Also just helped me with my style, with how I dress, because she was a very stylish person. She had some great sense of style. So
So you're saying that relationship kind of in a way was a blessing in disguise because it helped you.
All my relationships were blessings in disguise.
All of them.
All of them, man.
And all of them. I'm talking about comedy related. Comedy.
Yes, it's kind of like what Drake. No, Kendrick Lamar said this in a song that women are the tastemakers for the shit that we're making. And that's 100% true. At least it is for me. Where it's just like every single woman that I've been with has added something to myself that you'll eventually see a little bit of it in my comedy.
I got it.
Like when I got with Brittany. She was going through beauty school at the time and she needed somebody to take in as a student and be like as an example for her exam to cut someone's hair. So
she cut your hair like this.
She cut my hair and she didn't know what she was really doing. So she called her teacher and her teacher was looking at my hair and she was like, And he didn't really talk. He was just started cutting and I was like, what the fuck is he doing? And he started cutting my hair and he left it like this. And I was like, and she was like, that's great. And then she walked away. So if it wasn't for Brittany going to beauty school, I would not have this hair.
How was your hair before Brittany?
It was just loose. I didn't care. Just the way I woke up, showered it, dried it.
Product in
no,
it?
No, there's no product in it. Just shower, dry it.
So you're saying your confidence, okay, it helps you with comedy. I guess it does help people with comedy. But with your material, like what we talk about your exes, what else do you talk about right now? Anything new?
I'm talking about my family. I'm talking about more within depth how I'm talking right now. I'm talking about my culture with the Latino culture. I'm really embracing that a lot.
You're full Mexican?
Am I full Mexican?
Yeah.
No, I'm 25% Salvadoran if you really want to break it down. Everyone in my family is from Michoacan, Mexico.
Okay.
Everyone except my grandma. My grandma's from Salvador.
Okay.
And but the whole idea of pushing my Latino culture forward also came from my ex-wife. Before I met my ex-wife, it was like
where was she from?
I don't mean to talk about my ex-wife so much, by the way. I don't fucking like her anymore. Okay.
We haven't talked about it in a long time.
Yeah. We haven't seen each other in a long time.
How does this make you feel? I'm just kidding.
No, but my ex-wife did kind of was putting it in a perspective like I think you should be a little bit more proud of your culture a little bit more. So you think
she was kind of more of like a motherly type towards you? That's when you kind of attached to her.
No. There were some traits that reminded me of my mother.
Yeah. But that's what honestly relationships are, man. Like you need someone to like kind of guide you and put you in the right direction.
We were too similar though, and I saw this on Instagram. One of those motivational fucking clips on Instagram.
I love those.
So it was so the guy was saying that opposites attract, but there's another side to that. Not that long.
Oh.
Oh no. Not opposites attract. It's
No. Opposites attract.
No. Two people that are similar attract.
No.
No, is it?
Two people that are similar don't attract. That's like so like.
A negative.
What's that
a
word?
negative
What's
and
that
a
word when you
negative.
love yourself so much?
Narcissism.
Yeah, narcissism. That's
Oh,
like
all of my exes
narcissism.
think. All my exes think I'm a narcissist.
You are.
All comedians are.
No, we're not.
Yes.
It's the age right now. You're 24 now, right?
All comedians.
24? How old are you?
I'm 26.
He's 26.
All comedians are narcissists,
No,
and if you
no.
believe, and if you think that you're,
They are?
and if you think that, and if you
I
think that
guess.
you're not, you're
You are.
look at your Instagram page and just review it one time, and look at how many videos that or pictures you have of just you, Jack Jr., Jack Jr.,
my
Jack
kids.
Jr.,
I got my kids
Jack
in there.
Jr., Jack Jr.
No, that's you, fool.
Jack Jr. No, it's me. Trust me.
Look,
Go on my
look.
page right now. You see all Rene Vaca.
I got a puppy in there. And
Point is, all
kid.
comedians are narcissists, and that's fine. But the thing is to be aware of that and to control it, you know.
Yeah.
But all my exes, man, they all fuck. Like I just had my ex-wife and my rebound girl. I'm sorry.
You have a rebound girl?
I had a rebound girl.
Was she hot?
She was great.
Is
But
she still around?
no, man, they both found out about each other, and they both sent me this messages on through text, and they both
They found out about each other?
and they follow each other on Instagram right now.
That's the best.
And
dude.
it's bothering me.
I like that when my exes become friends. And I'm like, hey, we all have
No,
something in common.
no, but they both hate me, man. Like,
Oh.
like they're all putting some brujeria, witchcraft, or some shit on me right now.
you're
man.
right. That is pretty scary.
It's like it's scary. I hope they're not.
But you know what's
man.
good about all of
I
this?
love both of them. They're both great to
Renee,
me.
they're not watching this. Listen. You know what? You know what's good about all of this, Reina, though? It's all material.
Yeah.
So much material, bro. You know why? Because there's so many guys out there that are going through the same thing, that have an ex, that's this.
100%, man.
It's perfect. I can't wait to see that stuff. But how do you write material now?
It's honestly just like
Do you go in a room and write stuff down, or?
I'm kind of ashamed to say this, but I don't think I've ever written a joke. And it's always just like I'll go on stage and I'll
You write on stage.
right on stage. It's a simple observation. Like right now, if I see a friend and she'll talk a certain way on the phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll hear it one time, and then I hear it another time, and then when I hear it like one more time, I'll be like, I think I got it. So then like later throughout the day, I'll imitate her being on the phone, and it'll be just like that.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how I come up with material. It's kind of, or also just like, for example, my most viral joke, to go to sleep, you know, almost at 3 million on Instagram. For example, that joke involves.
Let's explain the joke real quick. He does a joke about. Say the joke.
The joke is my dad would do a lot of cocaine. He would come into my room at night, kick down the door, and tell me to go to sleep. And it's like my dad, hey, go to sleep, right? And so the whole
Viral. 3 million views.
went viral. I swear to God.
It's crazy.
So that whole idea right there, it's not like I vividly remember my father kicking in the door and sniffing cocaine and telling me to go to sleep.
You exaggerate a little.
It's the whole, what I remember from a child was every time in my house, that's all I would hear. Hey, go to sleep. Hey, go to sleep. Yeah, it's fucking getting late. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Because there was 5 boys in the house, so there's always noise. Everybody, yeah, go to sleep. So that go to sleep line, which is the punchline, was always in my head.
Yeah.
So then there, I would always tell my mom, like, you see, mom, like my dad always made sure we went to sleep on time. He cared about us. He cared about our sleep. He's like, you're fucking dumb. Your dad was always on drugs. Your dad was always on coke. Your dad was always on crack. You know what I mean? So then that image just put the image, just my mom telling me that my dad was always on drugs.
Yeah.
Put the image of my dad on drugs telling me to go to sleep. So that right there.
So that really didn't happen. It's basically you just put it together, put one and one together.
Yeah. Put 2 different parts of my childhood together into one scene. So it's like me in the room playing with my brothers, my dad coming in, kicking the door
brothers?
down. I have 4 brothers.
Yeah, 4 brothers.
Yeah. So my dad coming in, kicking the door down, telling him to go to sleep. Like, that's all just
Has your dad seen
ideas
that joke?
put together. No, my dad's in jail, man. He hasn't seen any of my stand-up.
He doesn't have YouTube access?
No, man.
I don't know. You watch freaking the Cholo movies all the time.
My dad's in the
Hey,
federal.
what's the 2, dog?
My dad's, if he was in a state prison, maybe, but my dad's in a federal penitentiary, maximum federal penitentiary. So it's like very difficult to smuggle cell
You
phone.
talk to him at all?
Yeah, I went to visit him like last month. Before.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it was pretty good. I mean, he's doing good, man. He's always doing. He's
He's
getting
got 197 months left.
I don't even know, man. He's fucking a long time. I think his release date is 2048.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. So Rene Vaca won the 2019 Embassy Stand Up for Diversity.
I'm the current reigning champ, bro. No one
20.
has won. No, we haven't had another competition since then. So I'm like the three-time
He's three
world
time.
champ.
I wouldn't say that, but he's 2019. And one thing I remember talking to the judges, they said they liked you a lot because of your dad stuff. And I think
100%, man.
that's very.
I won that competition off charisma, funny. I'm fucking funny as fuck, and my story.
But that's what I'm trying. My whole thing. My whole point of this is I'm trying to tell the listeners is that a lot of these stand-ups doing comedy right now just write really general stories. But I'm saying what people like to hear are personal stories, and that's what you're talking about. Your father.
Yeah,
You make it personal.
Yeah, I always say that too, man, and I always find myself trying not to give advice to any comedians because I've only been doing this for 6 years, so I don't want to seem like that guy. Like, oh, I've been doing this a long time. I know what I'm talking about. But there's one thing for sure that it's like nowadays comedians are making specials or they're doing anything that they'll do on stage. You hear them and then they get off stage and you don't really remember the jokes or you don't really feel like you know that person. You know what I'm saying? And that's because they're not speaking from the heart or they're not speaking of what really bothers them inside. You know what I mean? So every time I go on stage, I make that a point where it's like, if I don't feel it in my heart, if I don't feel like, oh, this is something I need to talk about, I'm not even gonna talk about it on stage. I'd rather repeat a joke, than just blur crap out of my mouth.
Like, oh yeah,
yeah. So it's like I've always just made sure like anything I say, even if I bomb at it, at least I wanted to say that.
Yeah.
I wanted to say that, and I thought it was funny at the time, and I'm saying it because I want to say it. So it's like there's so many comedians that just blurting crap, and like an audience
Are there
member.
any comedians you don't like right now?
I'm not gonna. Oh, there's plenty of comedians that.
I'm just asking. Like,
there's plenty of comedians.
Is there someone right now that you think that that fool don't like me? Or maybe you think
there's plenty of those.
Okay, there's someone that you think, oh, I don't know why that fool doesn't like me. I haven't done nothing to that fool.
I think George Perez has gone on a few podcasts and tried to diss me.
Really?
And that was.
You know George Perez?
I know George Perez. I don't know him like.
Was he like busting your balls? Because he does it.
Yeah.
George busts my balls too.
It's like busting my balls kind of like thing. I don't take it serious.
Well, no, I'm talking about people like actually like you heard confirmed like fuck Rene Vaca. Like fuck that guy.
You.
I say to your face. I say to your face, bro. I just said I honestly honestly I've ever one thing I have with
you and I, it's always been a big brother little brother thing.
I always told him that he's changed and he needs to humble himself a little bit because he was just being mean to people and getting drunk and disrespecting waitresses.
I don't drink anymore.
He was getting drunk, disrespecting waitresses.
I was not disrespecting. Don't fucking say that. You're such a liar, bro.
This was back in the day.
Don't say I was disrespecting waitresses.
You were.
No, I'm not gonna accept that. No, I was not.
I remember we did a show on the rooftop, bro, and you brought me up on stage. Like, keep Umberto bring up his comic. This guy's my enemy in comedy. What the hell was that?
It was the truth at the time.
That's so stupid. Why would you be your enemy?
It's obviously a joke. I'm bringing you up on stage.
It's so funny though, but like,
this guy's my enemy.
But that's the funny thing is in this business, everyone thinks that everyone's out to get everybody, but there's so much room for growth with if we help each other.
Yeah.
If you help each other,
yeah,
we can grow. I might know something. Who helped you start doing comedy? Who took you on the road?
There's many people that can say that.
Who put you? Who introduced you to people? There's a lot of people, bro. So it's about helping.
I'm not saying that you didn't help me or like your family. Like I said, man, I owe your family a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like your family has done so much for me. The club. Yeah. Has done so much for me as well. It's just like everyone knows me as like the haha. That's why I started. Everyone, even though like when I started, like I had hit different stages, but those were just open mics. The real first club
where
that
you
gave
cut
my
your
start.
fucking teeth. Where you got
where I felt like this is a real club, and this is where I'm really grinding. And the owner Terry put me up against some of the toughest comics, that I had to follow at the time that now can't even follow me. And
this guy is something else, man. Rene Vaca. Dude, so you shot your special, the original first one with Mark.
Yeah.
Right? Which is a great video.
Yeah.
And it's not out anywhere yet?
No. I don't think
Are you guys putting it out at all? Anything?
We don't know yet. We have we have to talk about that, Mark, because I signed with with an agency.
Who are you with?
APA.
Woo!
So
Nice, dude. Congrats, dude. Hell yeah.
yeah. I think I
How'd you get that?
Honestly, NBC, man,
Yeah?
NBC, and then Mark honestly set it up fully there too. And honestly, it was one of those things where NBC wanted to
Speaking
sign.
of, by the way, Mark. Sorry to interrupt you. Mark is one of the producers of the podcast, and he also runs Comedy Showcase app. Make sure to check that app out. Submit your friends, get comics, get on there, watch content, and it's a good app. Comedy Showcase app. Check it out.
Mark is the genius behind a lot of
Mark
podcasts out
produces a lot of podcasts, like your podcast. What's it called?
there. Rene Vaca, Toxico with Rene Vaca.
Toxic with Rene Vaca.
Which I actually stopped doing because of my relationships, man, because they were just causing too much trouble and too much stress, man. And now I'm gonna do Toxico with Rene Vaca. We're gonna bring it back, but it's gonna be a little different this time.
So tell me, finish what you were saying. Go.
What was I saying? What are they saying?
Are you high?
I'm always high, man.
So are you always high for real?
The majority of the time,
Like,
yeah.
can you be addicted to weed?
I think I'm addicted to weed.
Yeah. So you need a weed to maybe if you didn't smoke weed, you'd be a little more focused, more organized.
Oh, 100%. but I work out and I don't drink anymore, so it really balances a lot out.
Okay.
I stopped smoking as much as I used to. Before I would smoke joints sometimes. Now I'm just packing little bowls here throughout the day. A little bowl here. Little bowl here.
Okay, so you've been doing comedy right now 7 years? 6 years.
6 years.
6 years. I'm going on year 13. 13. What do you think you're gonna be doing now on year 13? What's your goal?
Year 13?
What's a goal?
Oof.
What's your goal from a year from now?
A year from
releasing
now?
another podcast?
No, a year from now, man.
That was from Mark.
No, a year from now, man, I definitely see myself just focusing on television.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You acting a lot?
Yeah, I'm acting classes and auditioning, working on them.
Right,
working out auditioning.
Can you cry right now? Go cry.
No, I can't cry right now. A year, I say a year, 2 years from now, maybe 3 years from now, definitely selling a TV show. I have a very unique story, and I'm gonna use that to my advantage. And I feel like the perspective I'm at right now, the perspective that I'm using towards my comedy, I think is very unique as well.
Mm-hmm.
And when I fully get it together, I think it's gonna be something cool to see, man. Especially by the end of the year, I think I should be having that down, the stand-up stuff, and yeah, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I don't.
Is there a plan B?
No.
No plan B.
That's how great it looks going forward.
Yeah. Your agents are like 100% with you. They're like, yeah, man, it's gonna happen. We're gonna do a TV show.
I'm 100% with me.
100%.
And it's like having a plan B right now would be such a disrespect to the way it looks going forward.
What kind of advice would you give comedians right now? Because like you said, you've been
doing
it 6 years.
Number one, take away the plan B. Number two, just make sure that this is what you really want to do, and do your market research and look at the competition and really see what they're doing. And if you can't match that, man, you better match it, dude, because it's a dog world out there, man. And I always say this: at the end of the day, you're on stage alone. And I get what you said about everybody needs to help each other, and that's 100% true, and we all do need to help each other. But at the end of the day, you're on stage alone. So it's the work that you do when you're by yourself, when you're alone, when you're just working out. It's those thoughts that you're having. Those are the thoughts that create you and that build you going forward. Mm-hmm. And then like the last thing, man, is just don't be scared, man. Just fucking go. Don't listen to your parents. Don't listen to your wife. If you gotta get a divorce, get a divorce. Just like you gotta be a fucking tunnel vision. There's a goal, and if there's no one, if there's someone that doesn't understand the goal, get them the fuck out of the way. There's a goal here, bro, and you're gonna die a comedian, and you have to know that you're going to die a comedian or an entertainer. I always tell people this: I don't want to be a comedian, I want to be a star. So I'm gonna die a star. So that's the goal, is to be a star. And if there's someone that doesn't want to be part of that, get the fuck off the train.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow, well said.
That's what I'm saying,
dude. Rene, where are you at? Performing in shows coming soon?
Tonight I'm in Oxnard with you. Can't wait. Can't wait. Last time we did Oxnard was fun, man. I think that was the night we did NBC.
Yeah.
And then, but I'm going to Hawaii on the
I forgot
30th.
about that.
I'm going to Hawaii on the 30th. First
Wait,
time going to Hawaii.
For what? Divorce?
A show.
Oh.
Going out for a show with Chino LaForge out there in Maui.
Nice.
And then Neil Nanda's gonna be there with me. It's gonna be fun.
Nice.
She'll be fun. I'm going to Maui, and then I have a couple of things planning back in Chicago in August again. So going back to Chicago. I went to the Indy 500, dude. That shit was fucking dope in Indiana too, man. I've been traveling, dude.
Yeah?
I've been having.
You do shows over there in Indiana?
Yeah, I've been having a great time, bro. I've been working out.
I'm really happy.
I don't remember the last time I've been this clear and this happy.
You think it's because you left her?
No, I think it's because I'm working out.
Okay.
And I stopped drinking.
You gonna stop drinking forever? You go to meetings and stuff?
I don't know.
No.
I don't go to no fucking meetings. I'm not an alcoholic.
Guys, Rene Vaca, where can we find you? Rene Vaca Comedy?
Rene Vaca Comedy, find me, or at Rene Vaca Toxico Podcast, or at Comedy.
You have a website?
At the comedy. Yeah, the website is comedyshowcase.com.
Comedyshowcase.com. Is it the website? All right. Guys, check us out. JackJuniorComic.com for upcoming shows. My buddy Rene Vaca has a lot of stuff coming up. Check it out. Very, very funny guy. Super humble. Make sure to follow him on Instagram for more
Super
videos.
Humble.
I love this guy. He's my little brother.
I love you too, man.
I hope to see you guys soon.
I love you too, bro.
Upcoming shows. Good night. Bye.